then in the 1968 campaign, you were working in Indianapolis.
Right. When he first announced, I think it was on a Saturday. I believe it was March 15th.
15th or 16th.
15th or 16th. Yeah. And I sent a telegram to him saying I wanted to help. What can I do? And he had someone to contact me, said that he wanted me to go to Indiana to work in voter registration, helping to organize the community. And I went there, and I was working with Earl Graves, who was on his staff,
right,
and several other people during voter registration and setting up meetings. So the night of April 4th, 1968, we had organized this rally in Indianapolis. It was a transition neighborhood, and there were debates about whether Bobby should come and speak. And I was one of the people who said he must come and speak to the audience. We had heard that Dr. King had been shot, but we didn't know his condition. So it was Robert Kennedy that announced to the audience, made this unbelievable
So
speech.
You didn't know that he had died?
I didn't know he had died.
Oh my God.
So Robert Kennedy said, in effect, that we have news that Dr. King had been assassinated. We all just sort of cried. And people just broke down right. I have not been back to that spot since. Have not going back. But I made a commitment just a few days ago to go back for the first time.
For the 50th anniversary.
For the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
So we'll be together.
Yeah.
I've never been there either.
Yeah. This will be my first time going back.
Wow.
But that evening, we went to Bobby's room. I don't remember the name of the hotel. It's an old hotel. And we all sort of cried. And he made arrangement for Earl Graves and myself to go to Atlanta and help in preparation for the funeral. And I think he canceled all of his speaking engagement, maybe except to go to, I believe it, to Cleveland.
Cleveland. He gave a great speech at the
Right.
Cleveland Club the next day.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he came to Atlanta, and we met at the Regency Hotel, a group of us. And that evening, it was my responsibility to lead him, and I believe your mother was in the group, through the education part of the Ebenezer Church. Then downstairs, we crossed over downstairs and went and viewed Dr. King's body.
And now it's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So you were alone, just the three of you, or a few more?
Yeah, there was a few more. And yeah.
It must have been a very, very tough time for you.
But the family members attended the service, and Bobby walked the whole route from that church through the streets of Atlanta. And I've said in the past, he probably was the only white politician in America that could walk with that crowd. There's hundreds and thousands of people walking from Ebenezer Church to the Morehouse campus for another service occurred.
Oh, it's kind of shocking that he was the only white politician there.
You know, some others attended the service, but they didn't.
They didn't do march.
They didn't march. They didn't walk, really.
And then you went to Oregon.
I went to Oregon, and to this day, I think about it from time to time. I went to Oregon. I went to Portland State. I think it was Portland State. And it was the students there that asked me to present Robert Kennedy. And I introduced him. And it was just, I was honored to be able to present him to that crowd. I've gone back there once since to speak at Oregon,
Yeah.
Portland State.
And then afterwards you went to California. California was key because...
I went to California and I teamed up with Cesar Chavez. It was so amazing, so amazing. And it was the two of us going into these wealthy neighborhoods, knocking on doors, speaking to for mostly wealthy white families. Because that race was between Humphrey, Eugene McCarthy, and Bobby. And
So it wasn't Latino and Black, it was mostly white neighborhoods?
yeah. Now we did motorcades in LA County and around about, but it was the neighborhood that we worked in. It was this Latino guy and this black guy saying to these people, you got to vote for Robert
And
Kennedy.
how did they receive you?
They received us very well.
Yeah.
Very, very well, really.
Did they know who the two of you were?
Oh, yes.
And I can't imagine having the two of you come to my door.
Yeah.
What a thrill.
Yeah.